guess I'll start this one. Hello, all. With 1 week left in the NFL season, we are going to discuss, debate who should, I think we're going to say the same person, who should be MVP of the NFL. First, we're going to kind of talk about what, in our eyes,
it means to be MVP.
What qualifies for MVP? Like, what you need to do to be an MVP, qualifier for MVP. Matt Brown, start us off.
Well, I say an MVP means like most valuable player.
Obviously.
It means that without that player, it changes the entire season for a team or an entire division in that case. Because, for example, like my MVP choice, of course, Tom Brady, because Pats fan, go Pats.
Bias.
And as what most people have seen this year, Tom Brady has been almost near perfect. He had a debacle week 4 in Kansas City. We all saw it Monday night, 44-10. It was trouncing. But after that, they started lighting it up in a 9-game win streak, beating teams out by 20 plus points every single game. And Tom Brady just was on fire. And it was kind of from the idea that people said, well, Tom Brady's done. He's clearly old now. They can't do anything.
Yeah, they did say that.
And that resurged that passion he had to win the game. And he led his team. And for that 9-game win streak, he threw 18 touchdowns, no interceptions, through that whole stretch of wins. And he carried up the team into what the situation it is now in. To have first round bye, home field advantage maybe.
Oh, we have one, yeah.
And probably have to make the playoff Super Bowl go through New England. And from that point on, the thing about why don't people pick Tom Brady is because they pick Tom Brady to put basically, it's Tom Brady. So they kind of owe to it. I mean, like last year, Peyton did something incredible. Like he did something no quarterback's ever done. He got the MVP. But it's Peyton Manning. You're used to him throwing around, doing a lot of yards. Like this is like second nature. The thing about Tom Brady is he finds ways to win without having to overblow the scoreboard. I mean, last night he won by 17-16. He threw one touchdown.
Finds ways to win. So you would say what qualifies as a MVP would a player that not only makes the team but finds a way to win, or is the reason why your team is winning. Okay. Can Bill Belichick be the MVP then?
Coach of the year. Let's Coach of the year.
I think what in these stats, I think it's a combination of a couple things. I think what I just said I agree with you with Matt Brown. I think also records don't hurt. And I think over a course of the season, from week 1 to week 17, how you not only influence your team but also the whole league.
That's why I say
and that's why Aaron MVP.
I'll put Aaron Rodgers number 3. Actually, number 2, DeMarco Murray. DeMarco Murray, he's had some iffy tacky seasons because he's been injured every now. But the one season right now he's been somewhat healthy entire. He hasn't missed a game yet. He's the workhorse of the Dallas Cowboys. And when they actually have ran the ball now, they've been beating and winning games they usually would have lost last year. Like they would have lost against Seattle last year. They would have lost against the Eagles.
The reason why Dallas is winning because because of Marcus.
Because that defense hasn't gotten any better. They didn't add anybody really to defense.
Yeah, and you can make a good case for DeMarco Moore. So you say Tom Brady, and I say Aaron Rodgers.
We say for number 2 then, because mine's
Who's my number 2? I think Marco Murray, because I mean he's a solid number 2. I think he will go up to me to number 1 if he breaks 2,000.
Just breaks 2,000, not the rushing record.
2,000. I think if he breaks 2,000, and especially if Cowboys win that last game and they end up with the number 1 seed or number 2 seed. It'll show that, because the reason, like I said, they're winning so many games and they're doing so well, and they probably will end up being, 12-4 this year, is because they're balanced as a football team on offense. And the reason because of that is the line. The line
has been great.
But DeMarco Murray also. I say Aaron Rodgers, though, is number 1.
See, here's the reason why I like Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers is 3 for 4 on the road. 7-0 at home. Which is not hard to do in Lambeau Field. But I think the difference between Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, like for example, why they would be higher or DeMarco Murray, is because away.
You talking about Aaron Rodgers?
I know. It's all like the other people for MVP, which are Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, DeMarco Murray, Peyton Manning, and J.J. Watt. But the thing about Brady, Peyton and Marco Murray is that away from their home, they still
But again, but
did
that's a
what they
team.
do.
But that's a team
But no,
aspect.
their performance
Because
individually.
in my opinion, Aaron Rodgers isn't the reason why they lost those games.
Well, we'll see
You know,
Seattle. The
besides Seattle, I'll say Seattle, but
the
yeah,